Welcome to another episode of What I Learned from Bobby Hemmit. I just had to check the volume because I am using a phone that I normally don't use. And luckily I did check the volume because it was down low. So heads up to anyone making a video, always check the volume. Anyway, this is part 3. Excuse me. This is part 3 of a decoding of Twighlight Zone, an episode of Twighlight Zone, but you know what I'm saying. Twighlight Zone, okay? And I think it's called Chosen. I said point 3. The evangelists are called Michael and Muriel. And both of those names have the word L in it. And L means God. Put a period on that. Whether you want to call it an angel or a god doesn't matter. But the truth of the matter is that angel is not angel. It's actually angle, as in geometry, and it's an angle of light, which is again referencing your pineal gland. And that specific gem of knowledge, that diamond pointed, powerful point that I just made came from Bobby Hemmit's research. You are an angle of light. That's just how they're effing around with the truth. Okay? They're saying it's an angle of light. Okay, it's a light. It's a microscopic bioluminescent substance inside your pineal gland. And again, how in the heck do they know this? Well, number one, it is in the hieroglyphics of all these awesome temples, and half of the shit got destroyed. It's in the hieroglyphics, okay? And number two, they dissect your brain, okay? That's where the whole butchery and barbarianism of a so-called autopsy, that is the whole reason for that. It is to find out about what your innards are and, get some victuals from you. Victuals meaning food. And I am being sarcastic talking about that, meaning that eating you. And this is not something new. This is not something new. So, I'm going to put a period on that, on those points of information, and I'm going to return to the script. We're at 8 minutes now. Point number 4. Point number 4. Let's see what I wrote here. My life, my past, they gave me. Okay. One of the characters, the main character, his friend asked him, what did the evangelist do? What did these two people do? And what did they give you? And he said, oh, they gave me a DVD and they talked to me, and it was the DVD had information about my life, and they knew about me, and they knew about my life and my past. Okay, what is the metaphysical occult? What is the metaphysical meaning of that? What is the occult meaning of that? It means that we're trying to share knowledge with him. What does that character represent? That character although he did get left behind, he represented a black person. Now, I'm not saying any further, I'm not trying to extrapolate anything else from that information, from that fact that he's representing a black person. I'm not saying that black people are going to be left behind. Bobby Hemmit said, no matter what your behavior is, no matter what fuckery you've done to other black people, no matter if you are a zombie, you know what's going to matter? The starseed that's inside of you. The light inside your pineal gland. The universe recognizes light. That's all that's going to matter. Okay? Does it mean that you need to go out and act like a crazy person? Well, it wouldn't benefit you anything. So, let me put a period on that and not ad-lib too much. We're at the 10-minute mark. And I'm going to repeat again. The main character represents a black person. Those two others, the evangelists, they're like conscious people that are trying to share some information to the other person about himself. So, and they didn't give him a book. Okay, a book would be a standard. It's a common reference of information that you give somebody. They gave him a DVD. But the point is that they said they knew about his life. So what those people actually, although they're evangelists, they do represent angels or gods or the ancestors, which are all equivalent. So let me put a period on that. And we're at the 11-minute mark. So I am going to bring this part 3 or 4, whatever the heck I'm on. I'm going to bring it to a close now. And you can look at the next part that I'm about to do. And I give all thanks to Bobby Hemmit for being a Messiah. And there's more than one Messiah. Anybody that's sharing some kind of knowledge that actually wakes people up, they're a Messiah. A messenger. Actually, I didn't look up what Messiah means, but I think it means messenger. But whatever. What I'm saying is that get your claws off of holding down what the meaning of a Messiah is, because that has you effed up too. There's more than one. Anybody waking somebody up is a Messiah. And that's just a way to use their terminology. It has nothing to do with ego. I'm just saying that you're a Messiah too, if you can share some knowledge that wakes somebody up, and if you are trying to do that. So anyway, that ends another episode, and that is part 3. Look for part 4, because I'm about to make it right now.